Hamster Kombat has clearly stated that it is profit per hour over coin balance. But they also stated that airdrop will depend on your profit per hour and other activities parameters, which has not been revealed up to this very moment. Now, the big question right here is, what are these activities parameters? And why is Hamster Kombat quiet about these activities parameter after 2 weeks? So what I did is this. I went through the entire Hamster Kombat Telegram bot and brought out 4 activities parameters that could be used for the allocations of airdrop alongside our profit per hour. And mind you, the number 4 activity parameter seems to be the most important out of all 4, in my own honest opinion, and that is because I've missed out on a lot of them before now. So before I share with you these 4 activities parameters, if you want to get these types of updates before I actually create videos on them, you can join my Telegram group, link in the description of this video. That being said, let's dive into this. Now, despite the fact that Hamster Kombat came out and said profit per hour over coin balance, that statement doesn't mean that your coin balance is negligible. I want you to understand one thing right here is that the whole entire Hamster Kombat Telegram bot revolves around your coin balance. Nothing can be done without your coin balance. So what they are saying with that statement is that profit per hour is much more important, but that doesn't mean your coin balance is not. And I want to share with you some ideas right here. So the first activity parameter that I found that is our levels right here. So if you click onto level right here, I want to go back to the very first level right here. If you scroll all the way to bronze, you could see right here from bronze, it means that your coin balance is 0 at this particular point in time. And as you can see, take a look at this, there is always a leaderboard for each level. So if you move on from this level and go on to the second level, which is the silver, you need to have a minimum of 50,000 coin right here. And there's also a leaderboard for this right here. Moving on right here to gold, you need to have a minimum of 25,000 coin balance. And as you can see, there's also a leaderboard for these particular parameters. Now, despite the fact that coin balance may not be used for airdrop allocation, I actually feel like your level is actually going to be used, because right there will be no importance of this level if it's not being used one way or the other. And like Hamster Kombat has already said, activity parameters and profit per hour is what is going to be used. Now, one reason I found this really important is because of this leaderboard section. They are ranking us in some kind of order, which I think is based on our coin balance in that particular level. So right here on Platinum is from 100,000 coin balance. So I'm actually at legendary. Take a look at this. This is my ranking right here. I'm 10,000 plus in the leaderboard. But then also there's this little kind of line that indicates that my coin balance is not enough for this level. So you could, under legendary, the minimum they need is 50 million, and I only have 26 million right now. And that is why this little line is indicating that this particular line is not fully filled, because my coin balance is not up to 50 million right now. So in the allocation of tokens or airdrop, this could actually be used. If your coin balance is not enough for that particular level you are in, that could actually play a good role in the allocation of airdrop. So despite the fact that your profit per hour may be on 1 million profit per hour, but then your level is actually lower, your coin balance is not equivalent to that particular level you are in, that could be a good factor in determining how this airdrop allocation is given out. I'm just saying, this is just 4 parameters that I found, and this is just the first one right here. So the second one right here has to do with buying cards, and for this particular one, I'm going to use one of my Hamster Kombat dummy account to illustrate this. But before I do that, let me share with you something right. When we first started Hamster Kombat, a lot of these cards were actually locked. A lot of these were actually locked. So what I did was to open every card right here. So you could see under market, PRO and team, legal and special, I have made sure that I open every single card. I feel like that is one of the activity parameters that they may use. You opening all of these cards right here. Now let me go on to a dummy account and let me show you how this looks like. So take a look at this account right here. Now if you go on to mine right here, you could see that some of these cards are locked right here. And so if all of these cards right here are still locked on your account, on your Hamster account, that could be a factor when it comes to the allocation of airdrop right here. So what I would advise you do right here, you see, I need to unlock this. I need to also unlock some cards right here. And under special, there are lots of cards that I need to unlock. So one thing you need to do right now on your account is to make sure you unlock all of these cards right here You could follow the procedures to unlock these cards, and if you do not know how to unlock some of them, make sure you comment down below, and I could make a dedicated video on how to unlock all of these cards under market, under legal, PR and teams, and under special. But I feel personally that this is one of the activity parameters that Hamster Kombat can use for the allocations of tokens during the token launch. Now, the third thing right here seems like something that we can easily ignore, but I think it's very important to Hamster Kombat, looking at the way they have actually handled this project so far. And that has to do with their communities, their official communities on YouTube, on Twitter, and on Telegram right there. I feel personally that you need to join all of these communities. Now, if you go on to in right here, you need to join their Telegram group, their Twitter page. You also need to join their YouTube channel, and every single day they are changing some of these videos right here, so you need to watch these videos. Now, I'm not saying you should watch all of their YouTube videos that they actually promote right here, but I'm saying right here you should at least be subscribed to their YouTube channel. More also, you should be claiming your daily tax, and also join their Telegram group or channel. Also follow them on Twitter, and then right here try as much as you can to invite at least 3 friends right here, just to tick all of these boxes. Choose your exchange, so make sure you try to tick all of these boxes. For the YouTube, subscribing should actually work perfectly fine, but I feel like this is also one of the activity parameters that they could potentially use for the allocation of the Hamster Kombat token. Now, like I said, guys, the last one is really important, and I'm going to share with you the reason why. Now, if you notice right here, our major focus on Hamster Kombat has always been profit per hour, using this section right here to buy different cards that would increase our profit per hour. Now, I actually have a dedicated video on what card you should buy that will increase your profit per hour massively. But then right here, while going through all of these cards, I discovered that there are some cards that do not actually give us any profit per hour. They literally give us 0 profit per hour. So my question is, why would Hamster Kombat place a card that doesn't have any benefit to us when it comes to profit per hour, and they want us to buy that particular cards? And then when I thought deeper, I came to the conclusion that this could be NFTs, and maybe Hamster Kombat wants every CEO to get these NFTs, and this could actually be used as an activity parameter in the allocation of tokens. Now, to play it safe, I think it is advisable we all buy these NFTs or these special cards, even though they are not going to increase our profit per hour by anything. Let me share with you. So if you go on to special right here, there are 3 boxes. We have my cards, that is the cards you have actually opened. We have new cards, and we also have missed opportunities. Now, I didn't start Hamster Kombat really early because I was skeptical. I need to do a lot of research before I joined. When I was going through this particular page, I found out that there are some coins right here that I have missed out on. Let me give you an example of that. Take a look at this right here. Token is waiting for you. Now, this particular token or this particular card right here has no allocation or profit per hour. It has expired right now, so I missed out on that. This particular one has expired. Save the Hamster, no profit per hour. It has expired right now. I think this has profit per hour right here. So these 2 right here have no allocated profit per hour right to it, and so it kept me wondering, why is that the case? And the only conclusion I came out for is that these are NFTs, and Hamster Kombat wants every CEO to have one of these. So I bought the other 2 that I found right there. So if you go on to this particular page, you could see this right here, Lambo for Hamster CEO. I bought this right here, and as you can see, you buy this card once. You do not need to upgrade. There is no level to it. There is no increasing the prices to increase your profit per hour. You just buy it once. I think I spent 1 million coin in securing this Lambo for Hamster CEO right here. So as you can see right here, it says you own this card. I don't know what that means, but it's saying something, and I'm very sure it means something. So that is the first one. Now, moving on, there's another that I bought right here, Joe Rogan podcast. Still saying you own this card. No profit per hour assigned to it, no levels assigned to this card. Just buy this card one off, and it's just saying you own this card. That is the second. Also, this right here, Dubai office, similar to this. So I think that is all that I could get, that I could find while making my research on what cards I should buy and what cards I feel like Hamster Kombat can use as their parameters to actually allocate their tokens. So what I want you to do right here, probably you've missed out on this coin. If these cards are still available, make sure you just secure them just in case. But more also, make sure you are on the watch every single day for new cards that is coming out that could be in form of these kind of what I would call Hamster Kombat NFTs that you can just buy, and don't let this opportunity pass you by, just like some of these opportunities that may have passed me by and may have passed you by. So guys, right now this is the activity parameters that I think for sure Hamster Kombat can actually use to determine how much of airdrop can be allocated to each person. Probably they have series of qualification. You need to be this, you need to be this, or this, or this, or 5 things you need to be to get these airdrops. And so it will be safer if we do all of these. In my own honest opinion, I think it's not going to cost us anything to play this safe. I want us to apply wisdom and make sure you understand that profit per hour over coin balance does not mean that your coin balance is negligible or is useless. It actually means that on a scale, profit per hour is much more important than coin balance. That doesn't mean coin balance is not important. That being said, there's a video on the screen right now that will show you exactly 3 cards that you can buy. It's the only card that I buy every single day to increase my profit per hour tremendously. Do watch that video and I'll see you in that video.